Hi everyone, it's Wendy. I've been playing around with this Stamperia pad. I have already made a few cards with it, which I have shown on my blog. But I was cutting all the bits out last night, all the ephemera, and I have made a belly band, which I need to stitch. I made that into a belly band because it was the one side of the front page, so obviously it's got the writing on. So I'm going to do some stitching on that, and I also made a little pocket with another piece of it. So that's those bits. Then all these are cut out. There's some tags I've made into tags there. But what I'm here to show you today is this lovely over the page pocket. Now I got a similar, well, it gave me the idea when I was watching a video by Julie from Carmelia Craft, and I'll link her video below, but she made a over the page, well, it wasn't over the page, it was more like a belly band, but it had a pocket inside here and like a tag here. And anyway, I'll link her video, but this just gave me the idea, and I thought that could just slip over a page with a paper clip on. So I'll just get rid of this. These are the papers I've got left. I'll just put that to the side. Like I say, it's Stamperia Precious scrapbooking, 12 by 12s, and there's some lovely papers, and I have used some for cards. I'll just quickly show you the cards I've made first. I think I've got three here. That was one, happy birthday. That's the envelope. That's another happy birthday. And this is another happy birthday, and I just put one of the tags tucked in there. So that's the cards, and I've still got enough left to do quite a few more cards, or a few more of these over the page sort of bookmark things. Right, let's get started. I have already got this left, which I'm going to use. So this is 3.5 inches wide. There's a little pocket there. These tags were already in the kit. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in here. So that's one pocket there, just with a spare piece of card. This is one of the circles from the kit, and I just glued it on round the bottom and the sides so there's room in the top. Now I quite like that these are going to hang over the top of a journal. So then on the other side I did the same, and I've just put some little dewdrops on. Now under here there's a pocket there, and I split it. This is one piece of card here, but it could be two, it just depends what scraps you've got left. Excuse me, I need to just swap that tag over for a flat one without any dewdrops on. So you get 2 tags in there, 1 on there and 2 here. So let's go ahead and make this up. Very easy. So like I say, this is half of a 12 by 12 sheet from making the cards. So I'm just going to measure the width of that, and it is just under 7 inches. So I'm going to make it about 3 1/4 wide. So I've got enough there to make two of these over the pages. So I'll just use this one, and that's one side of it. Now it's up to me to decide whether I want that as the front or that as the front, like so. It doesn't really matter, I quite like that, so I'm just going to fold that and put a good crease in it. That first one was about 3.5 inches, and this one will be about 3 1/4. Yeah, just on 3 1/4. Now I like the corners rounded, that's just my preference. And oops, and I like to ink to get rid of all the sort of white paper showing, the white edges. like so. Now then, I've got tags already made here. These are made with my punch from Craftelia. 2.5 inches is the width, the widest one. I think it's 2.5, 1.5 and 2 inch, and it just cuts the top for you. That was just an odd piece of card, that's why they're quite short. The 3 of the tags from the kit, and I did have a piece of twine left which seems to have disappeared, but I'll just pull another piece off here just to put in the 5th tag, which is that one. Now this doesn't take up much room, this twine, it's quite thin. It looks thick but it is quite thin. It's very fluffy. So that's my tags all ready, and I've got some circles here ready to glue on. And I'm going to use this offcut just to make the pocket at the bottom. Now I'll have to make sure I just put the glue very, very finely round the edge. Then there's enough room left for the tag to go in. Let me just cut a little divot out of there. And we'll glue that on first. Just a very fine bit of glue round the edge. Like I say, then I've got enough room left to put my tag inside. It's not quite as wide as the card, but I'm sure we'll get one of them in. Yeah, so that's that. Now the circles, I glued one, decide which is the right way up, and I'm going to ink round it. I just fussy cut all the bits from the kit out last night, so about that way. Now I'm going to put glue just under here and on that side and around the bottom of the circle, so that should glue on and leave the top open there. So you've got enough room for a tag in there and one in there. So then we go on to the other side. So that'll show on the other side of the page. So again, I'm going to put a circle on this piece to make a little pocket again. And I think that is the, oh mind you, the music goes that way. So I'm going to do it there, and again put glue down the edges. You can sort of see the other one underneath on the other side, so I'm going to try and get it roughly in the same place. Now obviously I can't glue the bottom of the circle because that would glue onto here, so I just want it glued there, like so. So I've sort of lined it up with the one underneath on the other side. Make sure it doesn't seep out and stick under here, which a little bit has there, so just get my cloth. And you've still got room to put a tag in there. So I'm not going to put them in yet until the glue's set. Now this bit, I had a piece of left. In fact, I'm going to utilise this one instead of making another one. Now I just cut a piece off, so I'm just going to cut a piece which is about, what, 5 inches to go there. I'm going to corner round the corners. Let me make sure it's the same. No, it's a little bit wider, so I'm just going to trim a little bit off. I should have checked that before I rounded the corners, really. And then round that corner again. ink around it. I'm just checking on the inside of that one. Yes, I did put little divots in. I'll show you how I did the inside one, or the lower one. I always seem to rush with my videos. Still nervous doing videos even after all this time. I shouldn't be, but I am. Right, so I'm getting this straight on my grid paper. I'm going about halfway down and I'm going to slice it. Just making sure on my grid paper that that's straight. Obviously don't slice in half, although I could do. Doesn't really matter if it's like two separate pockets. Make sure that the pocket will slip through and it needs a little bit more trimming into there, slicing. That'll go in, and now I'm going to put my punch in just to cut a little divot out of that side. Put my knife away for safety reasons. Ink around again. I know it would be easy just to do two separate pieces. It's just on the first one I had a piece of card that size, so I just thought I would use it as it was. So I'm going to glue that down the sides and just on that one, then that tag doesn't go all the way down. Now keep it narrow, then we can still get the tag. The glue's gone a bit lumpy. Come on. Just one bead of glue down there and round the bottom like so. I'll just make sure that's got enough on there. Then glue that on like that. So I've got glue down here and a bead across there. Make sure that's free there. Yeah. Right, I'm just going to quickly ink around these tags. Then I want to look into my little words file to find some suitable quotes to go on. I think I've already done these, to be honest. There's the other piece of twine that I was looking for before. Right, let's have a look. Have we got it the same? I think we have. I'm just checking the other one. Right, so we've got a little tag in there. Let's put a longer one in there. Then we have one in there. And one, I'll put that one as a contrast in there. And one in there. Right, I want some little quotes somewhere. I've had them out. I start a video all prepared, everything at hand that I'm going to need, then they disappear. Right, let's have a look what we've got here. Soul full of sunshine. That's quite nice. I'm just going to glue that on. I've just realised this writing here is upside down, so this will hide most of it, like so. Is there any quotes that we want anywhere? Because that's got soul on, I could use this one, all is well with my soul. Now these are quite white, so I'm going to ink as best I can. Very flimsy paper I've used on this as well. I don't know why. That will go across there. You could decorate these up any way that you wish. Like so. You could put more quotes on, just see if there's anything else that's suitable. What's that? I won't be silent. Sunshine, and that's got sunshine on as well, so I'm going to use that one Where should we put it? I'm just going to put it at the top here. Just then it's the same words, it sort of flows through then. Now I'm going to attach this to a page, probably in my next journal. Not sure what that is going to be just yet, because I haven't started making it. But it'll be sort of shabby chic to match all these. So what do you think? 1 tag, 2 tag, 3 tag, 4 tag and 5 tag. There. Oh dear, that's sticking a wee bit. I'm just going to leave those tags out until that glue's set properly. I think that is really quite a nice little project, and I think I will make some more of these, to be honest. Just keep them at hand, ready for use when I need them. So I would love you to be a subscriber and hit the notification bell, and I shall see you all next time. Bye.